Today's project is pico de gallo. It's gonna be good. All right, here are the ingredients that you're gonna need. Roma tomatoes, about 5 or 6, depending on the ratio that you like. 1 large white onion, 2 limes, cilantro, and salt. All right, before you do anything, you're gonna wanna wash your vegetables because they've been sitting in the store with everybody walking by and people coughed on them and stuff. Wash your vegetables. Yeah. All right, the first thing you're gonna wanna do is dice your tomatoes. Now, for pico de gallo, you wanna dice them really small, and I'll show you. I like mine really small. I guess it's really a preference thing, but the smaller you make them, the longer it's gonna take. But I usually, do like a 1/4 of an inch, and then slice those really small, and then turn the whole thing this way and slice that way really small. Now, Roma tomatoes are better because they have more like meat to them, A lot of other tomatoes have a lot of water in them, and they're not as good for pico de gallo. But that's about how small I like it. Like that. But again, it's all about preference. If you don't want it to take as long, make them bigger, or just put them in one of those slap chop things and chop them. But I like mine small, and I'll show you the next step after I get these all sliced up. So first, what you're gonna wanna do is take the outside layers off, like all the dry, papery layers, and then you wash this. And again, you just wanna cut these pretty small. Until they're about that size. Tiny size. Just little bitty. All right, let me get all the onion chopped and I'll show you what to do after that. Next, you want to take your cilantro. I like to just cut all the stems off and not use that part of the stem. Like, I'll use the stem that's in there with the leaves, but just all the extra stem, I just take that off. And then you just chop this really well. And then turn it the other direction and chop it again. Make sure you don't get your thumbs. Be careful, knives are sharp. Maybe if you have a food processor, you can put this in there and blitz it up or whatever, but I just chopped mine pretty good. And then you sprinkle it around in there. Now again, all of this is to preference. Like, if you don't like a lot of cilantro, just, put a little in there. But it gives it a really good flavor. And I'll show you what to do with the limes. All right, to get the most juice out of your lime, you roll them first. So you put them on the table, you lean on them, and you roll them back and forth for a little bit. That'll loosen up the juice. All right. You cut your limes in half, and the juice comes out real good. This is, again, preference. If you like a lot of lime juice, I do. I usually put 2 limes in. And it's for taste, but it also, the lime juice and the acid from the tomatoes kind of chemically cooks the pico de gallo. That's why it always tastes better the second day after you make it, because it's had time to sit and cook, I guess. All right, I'll show you salt next. All right, again, salt is to taste. If you don't want any salt, don't put any. But I think salt really brings out all the flavors. Put a little bit in there and then stir it around, taste it. And then if it needs more salt, you know, add a little bit at a time, because it is really easy to over salt. I mean, anything really, but so just put a little bit, stir it up, let it sit for a little bit, taste it, see if you need to add more. And that is it, my friends. Shout out to my friend Christian Delgado, who taught me how to make this recipe. And when it is all done, you can enjoy with tortilla chips. Wow, that is delicious. Mmm. I'll see you on the next project. Make sure to like and subscribe and share and all that stuff. Please and thank you. All right, bye.